And her event is set rubble for Durmand artifacts to give to Scholar Alil Rodez. It's about time we got back. It's freezing out here. Did you find anything? Find what now? Oh, you weren't. Never mind. So I need artifacts from this place. Kettle in the hand. Artifacts. Yeah, those smelly dredge in the ruins are sitting on an artifact gold mine. I know, I know. What's a cute girl like me doing looking for artifacts, right? Well, if it weren't for that lousy arcanist. Dredge are keeping the artifacts? Yeah, the smelly mole men took over all the Delgamore ruins after the dwarves fell. They're disgusting and have zero social skills. It's a pain just trying to get artifacts away from them. Maybe I'll look into that. So she's a bit of a douchebag, actually. Phyllis. Hello there. Before we do that, though, let's head to... Here we have Arcanus Dremus. Hello, your travels have been going well, I hope. It's a very nice fellow. Yes, thank you. How about you? Why come out here? Studying these Delgamore structures for the Priory. Something seems to be missing, though. Part of the mechanism isn't functioning. So you haven't come across any odd object recently, have you? What kind of odd objects? Some sort of manual activation device, most likely a crank or a lever, maybe. It's hard to tell, but that's my best guess. Where would something like that be? If I knew that, I'd be done by now. The dredge may be a good place to start. They often take Delgamore parts for their projects. Though stealing with them may take some creative persuasion, let's say. I see. Thanks for the tip. Alright, so this is the place. We want to get inside of... yeah, this place. But these ruins are really cool as well. Look at these. It's pretty cool. I like how their tails curl up in the middle here. Very nice. Okay, if we find a gear, then obviously we will we'll hand it to that guy. Because that event is really cool. Molent Summit discovered. Here we go. So this is the dredge mine, or the old dwarven place, now taken over by the dredge. And it is now called, let's see if we can find, here we go, Wondrous Drill Installation number 73. Yep, very cool names. Alright, so here we have another, it's just lots of stuff going on here. Help Agent Calkiri trick the dredge into fighting steam creatures. So that's a very interesting one, right? Obtain a steam creature disguised from a Whisper's agent. Attack dredge troops, destroy their equipment, and collect and turn in dredge blueprints. Cool. So I think we'll do that first. Let's collect the disguise, I think, from up here somewhere. Let's see. Lamentation waypoint. Lovely, jolly place. Ah, screw you. Alright, let's speak to Agent Calkiri.
Eyes open.
We thought we had it bad with those steam invaders everywhere, but now the dredge are acting up. What's happened? The local dredge have decided that the Durmand Priory is a threat, and they've been harassing our outposts. Anything I can do? You look like a Whispers agent, not a Priory member, by the way. We need to distract the dredge. If we could get them to attack the steam creatures, that'd slow down both their forces. How would we do that? If you attack the dredge while disguised as a steam creature, then forget about the Priory. Also keep an eye out for dredge documents. Well, where will I get this disguise? I can transform you into steam creatures. So can my agents who are hiding at the other camp entrance. Okay, transform me. Here we go. Subtlenose's new look. Pretty dashing, I'd say.
May the shadows embrace you.
Yes, indeed. Alright, so anything I can do? Let's see. How to do that? Yeah, so the dredge documents. Any plans, blueprints, or information that might help us fight the dredge? My agents and I collecting them. Woohoo, got it. Alright, so we are a lumbering beast. Looks fairly cool. First, let's speak to historian Leanne. Hello there. You've seen the steam creatures on the lake. Well, I am a steam creature, you silly. Well, no, actually, I haven't. Didn't see them. They're all over the place. Quite fascinating. I see. Alright, so, well, yes, I have. What do you think of them? They're weird. extensive conversation here. Thank you, Story and Leanne. Anyone else? Nope. What if I dodge? No, it doesn't have a dodge animation. Alright, so we can punch. Punch. Right, so we can jab. We can do a backhand. Same animation. Let's see, what's this? Throw gear. Throw your gear. This is Satan, blah blah blah. Steam stomp. And return. Alright. Throw the gear. Boom. Look, I'm a steam creature and I'm destroying your stuff. Get very mad at me, Dredge. Don't really seem to be that bothered, do they? Hello there, Ratnik. Alright, so at the other entrance here we have another agent, actually. Let's see if they have anything to say. I think it's just gonna like allow me to, if I lose the disguise for some reason, I can speak to this agent and get it back. But maybe there'll be something else as well. Screw you. There we go. Oh no! I lost it. Alright, hello. I can transform you to confuse and deceive the Dredge. Want to try it out? First, can you use these documents? Yes, indeed.
What brings you here?
Alright, let's do this. And there we are. All done with the heart. Lovely stuff. I think we're gonna have to try and escape, actually. Ah! So hand in these artifacts. Let's see. Yes, just take these.
These are actually pretty nice. Maybe that cave isn't so bad after all.
Okay, so moles and machines. Everything's going as planned. Molent Summit is clamoring with angry Dredge. When you infiltrated their mine and attacked them dressed as a steam creature, they forgot all about the Priory. Ever since, the Dredge have been eyeing the steam creature with suspicion, and a counterattack is imminent. Priory is in your debt. Woo! Beautiful. By the way, hopefully I'll be able to reach level 30 in this playthrough. And at level 30, lots of interesting stuff will open up for us. But because for one, we're gonna reach the next story in the personal story. Next part in the personal story. I haven't done the personal story in ages, it seems. And then
fight what cannot be fought.
Next thing is we'll get to Lion's Arch, so I will do the Lion's Arch lore tour, which lots of people have been requesting. Lots of people, like 3 or 4 people, but anyway. And then obviously we'll get access to the Ascalon Catacombs as well. And I think I'm going to do a sort of lore tour of Ascalon Catacombs as well, and obviously all the dungeons when we reach them.
Be known.
Here we go. So Agent Kaukiri, good work. As we speak, the Dredge are preparing to attack the steam creatures. Here, take something for your trouble. Order of Whispers commendation. The Order thanks you for all your help. Steam touched breastplate. Take care when fighting those steam beasts who know where they've been. Hidden pistol. Pistols make for excellent weapons. So easy to hide, but so much power. Okay, lovely. So let's head back in and gather enough artifacts for us to actually finish off this Scholar Alil Rodez event. Bear with me, this might take a while. Hopefully you won't realise that, because I'll be cutting all over the place. Thankfully I have lots of other friends around. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will be enough.
Hey, these are actually pretty nice. Maybe that cave isn't so bad after all.
Alright, lovely. So, alright, so she'll stop accepting artifacts in about 2 minutes. So, till then, just let's kill as many dredges as we can find. Because we are sadists.
Success!
Woo!
I guess I can get some more artifacts on my own. It seems easy enough.
Lovely! And a level as well. So this sort of leads into another event. Here we go. Level 29 rewards. Looking for a group tool. Yay. And the next upcoming, yes, personal story chapter 3. Fuck yeah. So this is basically her going around in infinite stealth, gathering artifacts as she goes. The event itself perhaps not very exciting. Here we go, she goes into this thing. And lo and behold, the dredge jailers.
Invader sighted.
Ugh, gross. Let me out of here already, smelly moles. Seriously, you smell terrible. Hey, can anyone hear me? Let me out of this cage.
Christ.
I'm too cute to die.
Jesus, rescue scholar Alil Rodez. Alright, here we go. So, fine, let's do this then.
Hey, watch it with the blood. Do you have any idea how hard it is to wash out? Finally! I thought I'd never get out of that cage. Let's get out of here.
She's an ungrateful, douchebag, spoiled little brat. I don't know if she's based on someone in ArenaNet, perhaps.
No offense, but could you stand back a little?
You douchebag! And on her way back, she insists on killing everything in her way. Even like the tunnelers and stuff. Not really sure why I'm showing you this event, because it's not interesting really in a lore perspective at all. Other than perhaps, I don't know, some members of the Priory are just, you know, novice douchebags who don't really know what's going on, don't really care, you know, just treat it as a normal, I don't know, day job of some sort. Oh, by the way, the sonic driller there. It's an example of the dredge sound-based technology. At least I suppose we can get some nice shots of the scenery here. It's always something. And here we go, she's back. And this is the little bit we heard before, right? Silver,
I'm
really?
back, and you won't believe what just happened to me. These dredge took me to their cave, and I was all...
Yes, yes, child, that's fine. But where are the artifacts I sent you for?
Artifacts? You're worried about the artifacts? Those stinking moles could have killed me.
I've seen Ettins with better work ethics than you. This mission must be completed. Take a short break, then get back out there.
So basically all of our efforts in collecting these artifacts were all for nothing because those weren't the right artifacts or not the right amount of artifacts or whatever. And she just keeps doing this, like running back and forth. And a Yura the Ready, a Fura the Ready is never pleased by Alil Rodez' work, or our work pretty much. But at least we can buy a Shiver Peak ration from her, which appears to be like a bunch of sandwiches. Let's do that. Hell yeah.
Until we meet again.
Completely worth it. Yeah. Okay, so now that that's finally done, I think we'll get this point of interest once we get the little gear for this event. So let's teleport that back to Lamentation Waypoint and fight some steam creatures by the lake, shall we? Here we go. As I said, steam creatures are quite weird, to be honest. Don't really know exactly where they are from. They might be from another dimension completely, or they might be created by perhaps... Was it Scarlet Briar who actually created them in the first place? I know that she was the one who released them out here through these portals. She's made these. But like, did she create the steam creatures from the beginning? Because she was studying them as well, so I'm not actually entirely sure about that. Anyway, here we have Scholar Garius Darkpaw. Yeah, this is Darkpaw. This is the guy we were talking about. The Durmand Priory could really use a hand if you're willing. What can I do? Steam creatures have been encroaching on the area. The Durmand Priory has been trying to study them, but it's a dangerous task. Why is it dangerous? They're an enigma to the Priory. You have no idea where they're from or what their motivation is, and the beasts attack on sight. Right, sounds like you should be keeping an eye on them. I got a douchebag remark. We've planted cameras near the creatures to observe their movements. If you want to help out, make sure they're all still working. That's interesting. So there are cameras. Durmand Priory actually use cameras. How can I help you with these studies? Bring any pieces of the steam creatures to us and place them in this barrel. Collection barrel. Nice. Is there anything else I should know? If you encounter any steam corpses, get rid of them. Last one we brought in reactivated, damaging people and facility alike. How do I get rid of them? Take this explosive powder, ignite it on the corpse, and your problem's gone. Just don't use it too much or it will knock you back. Alright, thanks. So we get 5 explosive powder, a special explosive that destroys steam creatures. Lovely. Remember, don't use too much. Okay. So here we have some steam parts. Nicely done. Alright, so that's an actual steam creature. That's not me in a disguise. Steam Hulk. They're really cool looking, at least. There we go. Blew one up. And magically a pinnacle appears. Like, are these two connected somehow? Probably not, right? But there are actually lots of pinnacles around. These weird little griffin creatures. Alright, so more steam hulks. Alright, so this is the camera he was talking about. Yeah. Inactive etheric observer. It's another word for it. It's now activated. It's scanning. Lovely. So one interesting thing about the steam creatures is that they appear to be like mainly metal and stuff, but apparently some of them are made from like flesh and tissue and stuff like that as well. I guess that sort of makes it valid then that we can actually poison them. Alright, and here we have these steam minotaurs. Classic steam creature. For some reason. Alright, so what's this up here? There's a point of interest here. And a interesting looking entrance up there. Steam Mecha Gate. Yeah, look at that thing. I think this is the one Scarlet Briar planted in Lorna's Pass. In order to be just a random douchebag. Reaper's Gate. As well. Alright, so that's that place. Obviously we're gonna head in there. I am a bit too low level for this really, but the steam creatures are expanding their territory. Alright, so there's a huge map event going on here as well, it seems. But first of all, let's explore this. Look at this. This looks like an old mine or something, I guess. What was it called? Reaper's Gate. Not sure about the reference there. But yeah, look at these. Attacks and shades. Okay, so these douchebags are definitely from another dimension. And they are, yeah, look at that. That's the statue of Grenth down there. The human god of death and chilling, I think. Shit, this is level 34, I didn't realize. Fuck. Alright, so I guess the connection I can think of with Reaper's Gate, False River Valley. Wow, there's lots of places here. So the Reaper's Gate, the only connection I can think of is Grenth being the sort of the Grim Reaper, I suppose you could call him, of this world. Alright, so that's not a veteran. Alright, so no veterans left. Whew. This is Grenth's door. That was the Reaper's Gate. Now this is Grenth's door. Alright, let's see what this has to say then. Grenth's Door Hero Challenge. Statue of Grenth is doused with shadows. Life wanes in the presence of the stone-carved god of death as the monument emits an eerie, piercing chill. Indeed. So I'm not too sure if these guys are minions of Grenth or if they are just here because they look deadly and otherworldly. I mean, I suppose they have something to do with Grenth since they're here. But meh. Let's head back for the lake and the steam creatures. So let's see. So the human gods in general, there are 6 gods. Grenth is obviously the god of death, as we spoke about. And let's see, have we met any other ones? Not really, because we mostly been in Ascalon. And then, yeah, well, there's been the huge statue of Balthasar. That again, the Grawl in that place. What do they call him? Like Badazar or something? And they worshipped him. And there was it an old temple of Grenth with the thing in Diessa Plateau? Like the huge puzzle. I think we'll learn so much more about the gods when we do, for one, when we actually deal with human areas, when we go to Kryta, and also obviously when we finally get to Ore, and when we go through places like Divinity's Reach and stuff like that. Collection barrel. This barrel has metal parts in it. It's hard to see inside, but there's something else in there too. Really? Interesting. Place metal parts in the barrel. Oh, that's interesting. So metal parts, not only metal parts, as I said, they're sort of built from flesh and bone as well. You drop the pieces into the barrel, they shift and clank as they settle among the other parts. Alright, here we go.
Fight what cannot be fought.
Well done. That should stifle their efforts, at least for a time. Selling any tools. Steam sprocket. This is apart from a steam creature. I've studied it all I could. Maybe you'll find it more useful. Sturdy stuff. Fighting odd mechanical creatures can be as easy as bringing the right stick. Yes, indeed. Steam gasket ring. These gaskets make good rings. I wonder what kind of metal this is. Alright, cool.
Until we meet again.
Let's see then what this says.
Know what cannot be known.
Steam studies underway. The Priory thanks you for your assistance with our steam creatures studies near the Lake of Lamentation. The cameras you fixed help us monitor the creatures' movements, and the steam parts you collected are being analyzed by our top scientists. We hope to learn more about the biomechanical beings, and your efforts have brought us closer to the truth. Scholar Darkpool. Lovely! It's my pleasure. There's another hero challenge right down this way, so let's head on through and do that, I think. Is that the Durmand Priory back there? I think it is.